Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 19th, and welcome back to the Nick Watkins Show. I'm Nick Watkins, joined today by Noah Levesque. Noah, welcome back to the podcast.
How's it going? I'm excited to be here, dude. So much to talk about
So
today.
much to talk about today. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Game 1 of the Western Conference finals, which looks like less than 24 hours after it happened, already being talked about as an instant classic. So let's get right into this basketball game. Game 1 of the Western Conference finals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. In this game, the Spurs would win 122 to 115 in double overtime. This game was bananas. One of, if not the greatest games I've ever seen with my own two eyes. One of the all-time great playoff games, and hopefully a sign of things to come for the future of this series. In this game, went to double overtime. It was close the entire way through, and the main story that everybody is talking about, Victor Wembanyama, 41 points, 24 rebounds in 49 minutes, including one of the craziest shots you'll ever see. He was incredible last night, and that's just one part of this incredible game. I don't even know where we should start because there's just so much to talk about.
Bro, terrible day to have work the entire shift, the entire game.
Yeah, bro.
But I just want to say this, bro. If you show an NBA player from the 1960s Wemby's highlights from today's game, they're gonna think they're watching some absolute just like an alien. There
An
you go. That's his
alien.
nickname, right? An
Exactly.
alien. Like this dude's not. This dude cannot be human, bro. Like what is this? He's 7'5", pulling up deep threes from the logo in the clutch. Like it's ridiculous, bro.
It's some of the stuff he was doing last night, just I could not comprehend it. Like there are only two players in the league that should be taking that shot, and that's Damian Lillard and Stephen Curry. And none of those guys are a 7'5" Frenchman who had 24 rebounds in the same game he pulled up from the
Yeah.
logo. That was
Yeah.
just everything he did down the stretch. And I also thought I was watching the game with Melo and Grant, and when Chet rejected Wembanyama at the end of the game, the end of the fourth quarter, when he blocked it, I said, I turned to Melo. I said, I think Wemby is going to take that personally, and he's going to use it as motivation in overtime. And I just want to point out, in the first overtime, 2 for 3, 5 points, and 3 rebounds, including the 28-foot bomb. He had no reason to take that shot, and he drained it and silenced one of the best stadiums in the league. And then in overtime number 2, 9 points on 3 for 3 shooting, 4 rebounds, and a crushing block at the end of the game. He just stepped up in overtime. He was magnificent the whole way through. Um, Anything else you want to say about Wemby in yesterday's game?
Oh, I mean, honestly, I didn't watch the whole. The only part I watched was the very end of the second overtime. So the best thing I saw was that lob that Castle threw to him, yeah, towards the end. Um, but man, just I think you talked about how he was motivated by the Chet block at the end of the fourth, but I think he was also motivated by just Shea winning the MVP in the building right there in front of him. When you could make an argument that Wemby wins MVP, maybe it's him, Jokic, and Shea for sure. Especially after these playoffs, bro. He's definitely a future MVP candidate. Like even next year, I think the voter fatigue is gonna happen eventually, and I think he's gonna take one soon. But and I don't know, he was on some different time today or yesterday. It's
No,
crazy.
I completely agree with that. I think personally, I think he should have won. And we know that Wemby's a guy who, is just super hungry, super motivated by anything. And seeing Shea win the MVP right in front of him when he completely and 100%
Yeah.
deservedly felt that he should have won it, I think that definitely motivated him. And he played 49 minutes in this game, and he dropped a 41-point performance, also hauling in 24 rebounds. It's just otherworldly stuff. This is one of the greatest performances of all time, potentially. Just the magnitude of everything that was going on. Um, and not only do I think that Wemby proved last night who the real MVP is, but I think he made his case for the MVP, obviously. But what I saw last night was the potential future GOAT of basketball. And I'm not alone in that opinion. A lot of people are saying that what he did, this is his first playoff run against the defending champs. And what he did in overtime and double overtime was insane. What we're seeing right now, last night, and for the future of this series, that could be the future GOAT of basketball.
That's a heavy statement, dude. Listen, it's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to say
It's not
that.
ridiculous to say that.
It's not ridiculous to say that because, dude, like, who else is doing this ever? Who's done this ever? Nobody.
Nobody.
Like, I don't know how do you even stop this? Like, seriously, like, if he's on this type of timing for the rest of the series and just the playoffs in general, Spurs are taking the chip pretty easily, bro. If this game yesterday is like a sign of the whole series of what's to come, dude, it's gonna be like all time series. Seriously, it has potential to be one of the best series of all time.
I
Like,
agree. I said yesterday, this feels like Rockets Warriors, but what I saw last night was like, dare I say, better than Rockets Warriors. Because this
hopefully there's
is,
no James Harden Game 7 shooting performance or anything
yeah,
like
well,
that.
we're going to see a lot of that from Shea, actually, and we'll get to that because I want to take a
Whoa.
victory lap real quick. But, I mean, it wasn't just Wemby. You got to give credit to the entire Spurs team. Dylan Harper, 24 points, 11 boards, 6 assists, 7 steals in his first start. Champagny hit a big three at the end. Castle, 17 and 11. Vassell, 13 points. He was playing good defense, I'm pretty sure. Um, and then this man, what I saw really from both teams, what impressed me more than Wemby or more than anything else, like Caruso's excellent shooting, what impressed me the most was the defense being played by both of these teams. These are probably the top two defensive teams in the NBA, and these are two high octane offenses that could catch fire at any moment. And the defense was outstanding. I mean, how the Thunder were playing Wemby, I understand he had 41 points, but just at the end he was just going crazy. But I thought they did a good job just trying to contain him for the most part until he went ballistic. And then of course you look at Shea's numbers and he wasn't doing excellent. But um, the defense being played by both teams, it was physical, it was aggressive, it was high intensity, high emotion basketball, and the defense was really uh, key because it's a double overtime game. That's 10 extra minutes of basketball, and the
Yeah.
Spurs only scored 122, and the Thunder only had 115. I mean, they were barely into the hundreds by the time regulation ended. So the defense really impressed me last night. Anything else about the Spurs?
Bro, I'm just saying that like you're talking about how they just got over 100 points. That's what I love so much about like playoff basketball is because like every point like legitimately matters because these teams are putting everything on the court both on offense and defense. So you see teams like you said, the Thunder and the Spurs who are both really good. There's everything's on the floor in terms of defense. Every bucket seriously matters, and like you have these like I don't think either team really played their best game. That's what's crazy. It's like this game was legendary, but neither team, especially on the offensive side of the ball, was playing their like type of game, bro. Like you talk about Castle's game, yeah, it was great. He also had 11 turnovers. Spurs were without De'Aaron Fox as well.
Mhm.
OKC Shea only shot 30, which for him is insanely low. That's like Cade Cunningham type numbers right there. Um, not to like throw strays at Cade Cunningham, but um, Chet 8 points, man. Like both these teams, like if they like, I want to see what it looks like when they're both like completely locked in. I would like it genuinely, like that would be so cool. I mean, last game was legendary as well, but it's crazy.
Yeah, he was. It was a great game. And it can. It. I don't know if it's gonna get better from here, but I certainly hope so. So good win for the Spurs. We'll talk about the Thunder now, and we got to talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, I actually want to start off this discussion by giving him some credit, and we know Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a big topic of discussion on this channel. Whenever anybody's on, or when I'm just talking about myself, it's always Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and how he's not that guy. But I want to start out by giving him some credit here. Even though he shot the ball terribly and he was not the greatest at any point in this game, one, there were some shots that he made that just made me go, wow, that was incredible. That one turnaround jumper, when he made the layup to tie the game with like 3 seconds left, what a great shot that was. So he made some nice shots. Additionally, I liked how he wasn't flopping all the time. He did have 8 free throws. He made 8 free throws and he had attempted nine, made eight, but he wasn't flopping like crazy. So I respect him for that. Additionally, the way he was playmaking was fantastic. He had 12 assists in this game. He recognized he wasn't shooting the ball the best, so he would drive, kick it out to his teammates, and they would reward him by making the shots. He assisted Alex Caruso 9 times in this game, and he was playing like a great point guard. So you got to give him some credit. With that being said, he was terrible shooting the basketball last night. 7 for 23, 2 for 7 from the field. He had 24 points, which is respectable, but he averages like what, 31? He shot 30% from the field. He was trash. In one instance, the game was late. He had a chance to take the lead with a layup, and he tried the flop instead of making an easy layup, and he missed it. He did a Draymond, okay? You're being compared to Draymond shooting the basketball. That's not a good look
Yeah,
for you.
rough.
And like I've been saying, when it gets down to it, when the game is on the line and he needs to make a shot to give his team the advantage, granted that was a nice layup to tie the game, but where was he in overtime? You know, he had 2 points in both overtimes, 2 points in one overtime and zero in the other, and he was -7 in the second overtime. He was not good shooting the basketball, and that's what got him the MVP. And he didn't do it. So what does that say about him? Um, the vibes, the vibes. It's always about the vibes, bro. I told you it was the vibes, and Mello, and everyone was making fun of me for saying that I'm based, my reasoning for saying he's not that guy is because of the vibes. Well, the vibes weren't good last night, were they? Aside from his playmaking, he was not good.
Yeah. No,
I
I
just want to
agree with
rant
you.
a
I,
little
I
bit
like the
there.
point you said about his MVP case. And the reason he's MVP is because he's like, oh, this guy's averaging 31 and he's shooting 55 from the field. My thing is, bro, I like Shea a lot. Now, obviously, I got the Canadian bias, so I know a lot of people don't like him. I think his nonchalant thing kind of it does piss me off a little bit because, bro, the two dudes who've been winning the MVP
You
is
don't care. One doesn't care, and the other
one
pretends
dude
not to.
genuinely doesn't care. One dude acts like he doesn't care. So it's like it's kind of annoying to watch. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I want Wemby to win it because I feel like Wemby would actually you know care. But man, Shea's got to stop the just because the thing is, bro, he can make the shots even when he's not. Like you said, not shooting the best. And obviously, not everybody's he's not gonna shoot 55 from the field every single game. He can make an impact. Like you said, he had 5 steals, 12 assists. You know what I'm saying? He's got the team around him where he doesn't need to be shooting crazy every game to win. But bro, once you're hitting the flops and if those aren't called on you, it genuinely costs your team the game, bro, because you're not taking the best shot you can take and you might end up with 0 points from it. And that's not necessarily the winning type of play in the playoffs, especially against a really good opponent like the Spurs. We saw it kind of against the Lakers, but no Luca and everything like that. They were just super overmatched.
Yeah. And like I said, I liked the way he was playmaking. Some of the shots he was making was nice. I did appreciate how he was being, he was actually playing the game and not trying to draw fouls. But that being said, you can't shoot 30% from the field if you're the MVP, back to back reigning MVP of the reigning champs of the NBA. You can't shoot 30% from the field. You can't do that and expect to win. They missed a lot of shots. He missed a lot of shots. And although he did contribute in other ways, he didn't contribute in the way that he's supposed to. And Wemby completely and utterly outdueled him last night. And I don't want to, start patting myself on the back just yet. 'Cause it's a long series, and he still could, uh, show something that he is that kind of guy. But man, just from game one, the first time the Thunder have actually had to do something in the playoffs where they faced pressure, Shea did not show up. No, it didn't show up in the way that matters. And just from this game, you can see that maybe Shea is not that guy. He's not that guy, pal. That's what I've been saying, and I've been waiting so long to get proven right. And just from this game, I don't want to gloat about it too much, but I did call this, as I do for most things.
I will say he was
Um,
pretty good last playoffs during
was he
their
though?
run. Some games he was inefficient, but it was pretty consistent, bro. Like I know, you like a game 7 he wasn't that good, but throughout the Pacers series he was pretty solid, man. Like this is genuinely probably the worst performance he's put up. Maybe the game 7 one was bad. I think that was probably the worst one. But you look at
I mean,
the games.
if you go to the finals, um, aside from game one, every time he put up 30, it was because he had double digit free throws.
Yeah, he's still
I
shooting
sense a
pretty
trend
efficiently
here. I sense a trend here. He's I want to like him so bad. He seems like a nice guy. He seems like
though. If you're only liking him because he's a good guy, brother.
he seems like he's a nice guy. But and then he does something crazy like that dunk in the overtime or that layup to tie the game. And it's like wow, okay, like I've been saying, there's no denying he's a great player, but the flopping and
Oh yeah,
this performance, I just don't think he's that kind of guy. I think Wemby is that guy. You know, I think Kobe is that guy. That's the comparison for me. Are
like
you?
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe. Kobe is that guy. LeBron and Steph and Jordan, they're that guy. Shea is not that guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he has what it takes to be legendary. You know,
Well, I think he might be the type of guy that's like
if
has a lot
KD's
of
not
accolades.
legendary, then Shea isn't.
That's fair. I would not put. Yeah, KD, Loki. A lot of people have him. Do a lot of people have him top 10, right? I'd say.
I don't think so. James Harden's not legendary,
KD.
and Shea's not legendary.
No, no, yeah, I agree. I'm not saying that Shea's legendary yet, but I'm talking about like accolades. Like he already has 2 MVPs, Finals MVP,
Well,
everything. So like he could just
well,
be on. Like eventually, by the end of his career, he's only 27 now, bro.
yeah.
He's
But
on a
like, if you think about MVP one, I think Jokic should have won that. MVP two, Wemby should have won it. There's no denying he's a great player, but I don't think he's that great. I think he's just,
Oh yeah, dude. I'm not saying he's like top 10 anything like that. I mean,
he's like
he
a
was really bad.
solid 7.9. Man, he's like an 8, 8, 8. He's like a solid 8, you know? He's
Well,
not a 9 or a 10.
he's a really good number 1 option in the league right now. Like, I mean, who like how many people are you taking over him as a genuine number 1
I'm
option?
taking Wemby, taking
Okay,
Jokic.
okay,
Obviously, I'm biased, so I don't like. I would want Curry over him, but like
right
just for the
now,
sake of the argument, I will take Shea, and I'll take Luca over Shea.
that's fair.
I take Ant over Shea,
Oh, that's debatable.
and
Okay,
that's where the list
I'll say
ends.
this:
I love
Luca.
Curry, but I'd like Shea.
Yeah, if I'm talking about the thing is Luca, bro. This year, in past years, Shea miles better on defense. Shea also consistently stays healthy.
True.
Um, and I don't know if this is just like an NBA thing, but I feel like he's be getting like strain and are out for 2 straight series. Like, um, like what was Luca's injury? Was it really bad, or
It
I
was
think
a hamstring.
it was a hamstring
It's
injury,
like a
right?
grade two, I
Oh,
think. It was pretty bad.
like I get if you want to sit out round 1 against a Rockets team that it's not
Well,
that
bro,
good, bro. But
if he could have played, he would have. Like,
bro, I mean, all I'm saying is Luca this year.
I don't agree with that.
Loki, Luca at his best, that's debatable. I think I would take him over Shea. I agree,
Yeah,
but I don't know. That's close. Wemby, Jokic for sure. I agree.
I'd
I'm
say
not
Ant.
taking Ant.
I'm taking
I'm not
Ant.
taking.
Ant is
I'm
that
not.
guy. Ant is that guy.
Bro, what happened in
He was playing on
game
a
6?
bad knee, bro. Also, he had no help whatsoever. He was carrying those guys, kicking and screaming into the round.
I mean, he still shot like what was it? Like,
Yeah,
what
maybe
was it?
that one game wasn't very good, but man,
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. Ant also has a terrible mentality, bro. Like as a teammate, like dapping up everybody on the Spurs with 7 minutes left in the game, bro.
yeah,
You
that
just don't do
was.
that. I personally on my team, I would just take Shea because better defense. He's less of a locker room
I
problem,
don't.
probably.
I don't know why everyone like. I don't know how this narrative got to be like Nick hates Shea. I'm not saying that. I think
You've been saying, "Oh, he's not that guy. He's not that guy,
he's not
bro."
that guy. That doesn't mean I don't. I want to like him. I think he's a great player, but he's not elite. He's not elite like that. Joe Flacco is not elite. So Shea's not.
I mean, you can't compare Shea to Joe
I
Flacco,
know,
bro.
but it's just a joke. It's that common expression. It's a
Okay.
common expression. Bro, I don't think Shea. That's besides the point. If he proves me wrong, I will eat everything I've. Well,
No, I don't think he's got to have one good
do
performance
you
to
think
prove
I
what you're
will
saying.
be proven
I
wrong?
100%, I 100% see what you're saying, bro. The thing is, he's been lucky that he's had such a good team that when he's had these bad performances, they
Yeah,
still win.
and
You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, he was shot terribly, but they went to overtime because Caruso had 31, and I'd love to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about Caruso. Um, you want to talk about Alex Caruso now? Because oh my gosh,
bro,
he was
freaking
on a
ball man.
heater. 11 for 19, 8 for 14 from the three. This guy was on fire. Not only did he score 31 points, but he was guarding Wembenyama. And I know Wemby had 41. Yeah, why'd you get blue all of a
I
sudden?
just
That was
got blue. How bad? I fix this. There we go.
like, this guy he was on one yesterday. That was the kind of, and this is what makes the Thunder so dangerous. Is because he's like barely is he even in the starting lineup? I don't think so. He's coming off the bench and dropping 31. And they have guys who can do this
Yeah.
any given night. Even if Caruso doesn't drop 31 for the rest of his career, they can still get that type of production from one or two guys combining, two or three guys combining, or just one guy going nuts, or from one of their starters picking up the slack. Um, he was fantastic. Uh, just legendary type game. It was almost the
Oh
Alex
yeah.
Caruso game, but Wemby put a stop to that. But yeah, you gotta
Oh
shout
yeah.
out
If they'd won that
Caruso.
game, that's like legendary status from
Yeah, you
Caruso right
gotta
there.
shout out Caruso because he was so good. Um, and I guess it kind of stops there. J Dub had 26.
Pretty
He
good.
didn't shoot the ball necessarily well. Hit some big threes. Chet, oh
Chet ghosted. Chet ghosted.
bro, I know he's not sleeping well because Wemby's in his head.
Aside from that block, he really didn't
Eight
do anything.
points. He was 2 for 7.
Like a Rudy Gobert stat line right there, bro.
Bro, honestly, uh, Hartenstein only played 12 minutes. Lou Dort, yikes. Um, but yeah, it is a little scary. The Thunder only had a good game from one player, and they still almost beat the Spurs when Wemby dropped
That's what I'm saying.
41. So if you're the Thunder, I wouldn't be worried. I think you are going to lose, but I wouldn't be worried about getting swept or anything like that.
Oh
I
yeah.
think game two is going to come up all Thunder. If you're ready to
Yeah.
move on, we can discuss that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, bro. Yeah.
Because the Spurs, if you look at the minutes they played, Wemby played 49 minutes. Harper had 47. Champagny, 44. Vassell played 51 minutes in a 58-minute game. Castle,
Yeah.
49. And those are like their starters, pretty much. So,
Well, if they get Fox back, that's all going down though.
yes. But, I mean, they're basically it's the same six guys playing, and then Johnson's just playing for whoever's not on the floor. I
Yeah.
think game two is going to be all Thunder. And just because of the amount of minutes played by all the Spurs starters, they're going to be dragging today. They played hard. And that's why it was so important for them to get the victory because they're just going to get smoked. I feel it coming because they're going to be tired. They're not going to be well rested, in terms of their body. They are, unfortunately, I think they're going to get blown out because the Thunder are just a really deep team, and that's, in my opinion, their best quality, their best aspect is they are a deep team, and they can get production from anybody. Caruso, 31 out of nowhere. They can get that from two or three guys combining for that kind of point production. Not to mention, I think somebody in the lineup, the starting lineup, will lock in. Maybe it's Shea. Um, so yeah, I think it's gonna be all Thunder tomorrow.
Mm.
And then game three will be more competitive.
Yeah, I agree. I'm taking Thunder tomorrow. Maybe not a blowout because I will say, like you were talking about, bro. If everybody there's playing at least 45 minutes on the starting lineup, like you said, Vassell 51, bro, play the whole game. You saw that with the Knicks last year, bro. Dude. They had this like 5, 6 players that play the whole game. Eventually, if they run into like a fast-paced team, like Pacers last year, they're dead tired, bro. They can't do anything about that. But Fox back, they're gonna get a little bit more rest. I assume Fox back. It didn't seem like that serious of an injury,
Yeah,
but
he's questionable.
ankle soreness or whatever. Like,
Yeah, we'll have to see.
just play, bro. He's at least probably gonna play like limited minutes. Like, that's my opinion. But you know, I think the Spurs themselves didn't really have that great games aside from Wemby. Wemby was like legendary. Is Wemby gonna be that again? I don't know. He could. He could. I mean, he's been balling the whole playoffs, but I think I'm counting on a better game from Castle. Um, and then I don't think there's too much else room for improvement. Castle could be better. Champagne could be a little better, but I'm taking OKC just purely because I don't see them going down 2-0 with home advantage. You know what I'm saying? That does not sound right to me at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday was the type of game where if you didn't watch it in full, go watch it in full. Like that's the type of game that you can put on over and over again. For Spurs fans, I'm sure it's gonna like be one of the greatest games they're ever gonna see. But like, this is an instant classic. Like the amount of magnitude of this game and like everything that was happening was bananas. Um, it was an incredible game, and we shouldn't take that for granted. I don't feel like we should celebrate this game as what it was, which was one of the best games I've ever seen. Love to see it. Are we all done with the Spurs and the Thunder for now?
For now, yeah.
All right,
Wait, what's
let's.
your series prediction for
Oh,
this
all
one
right, let's do
again?
predictions. I'm sticking. My bracket has worked out pretty well. I've only been wrong about a couple things,
Mhm.
and I'm taking the Spurs in seven. That's what I said at the beginning. I'm saying it now.
All right.
I love game sevens. Thank you, Jesus, for game seven. I want you see that hat, or no, you probably didn't. That guy in the ESPN hockey pregame, postgame, the bald one.
No, I
You,
didn't.
well, he was wearing a hat that said game seven. I want to get a shirt
Oh,
that just says game seven. And I'll
that's
wear it for
tough.
my game. I'll wear it for game sevens.
Like, yeah, bro.
Game seven are my two favorite words in the English language.
Dude,
It's also
especially when it's a good
cheeseburger.
game seven. That's like you can't have anything better, bro. Like
You've seen a lot of game sevens this year. Five, right?
Raps just had a game seven.
Yep. And then
Two
two for
Habs
the
winners.
Habs
Two
and two
Habs
for the
winners this year.
Jays.
At two from the Jays.
You're
Yeah.
four and or 3-2, which is pretty good.
But I mean, game seven World Series. I'm not recovering from that
Still one
anytime
of the
soon.
greatest games I've ever seen. So once you
Yeah.
get past that, it's gonna be like this.
That counts as like 3 game seven
Yeah,
losses, bro.
because it's also like 3 innings of extras, overtime, in the Habs game. It was basically like another game seven.
Dude. Yeah, bro.
We'll move on to the Habs game after we talk. Or was that your pick too? The Spurs in seven.
Yeah, I've Spurs in seven too, bro. I just thought the way they played the Thunder during the season kind of countered the Thunder's strengths a little bit. I don't think the Thunder are going down anything like let at six. I could maybe see Spurs winning six, but honestly, like I don't think so.
Thunder are too
Like
good of a team to
yeah, Thunder
not
too
make
good of a
it.
team to lose like in anything less than
I
six,
think it
but
was
especially
interesting. I was saying to Grant yesterday, like everyone's picking the Spurs for various reasons, but like for me, it was like I was trying to like I don't want to pick the Thunder. Like I was just trying to be different. But I think everybody's
yeah,
trying to be for whatever reason. Everyone's trying to be different. Whether it's they don't like the Thunder, whether they're going off regular season stats and what happened, whatever it is. The Thunder, which in my opinion they are the favorites, and I could easily see them winning.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
feel like no. It feels like nobody's picking them.
It's kind of just
I
like
don't
voter
know.
fatigue for
It's yeah. It's kind of
and like
like
finals
it's like kind
teams.
of like
Like nobody
a
really wants to see that again. You
oscillation.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I mean, Loki. Everybody kind of knew the Warriors were gonna win when they were really good. Like they didn't have anybody that was like near them. But like now that there's someone that could beat the Thunder, everybody's gonna pick them because nobody wants to see the Thunder win. You know what I'm saying? So
I do see that.
how do you feel that you guys at one point were like the Thunder and nobody wanted to see you guys win?
No, don't even say that. We would
What?
never stoop that low. We were fun.
You guys maybe one step above because you guys were
Maybe
a little bit more fun to watch.
I'm also obviously very biased, and
Bro,
I love Kevin
take it from
Durant.
me, bro. Take it from me. Nobody was nobody wanted the Warriors to win in 19, bro. I'm sorry, man.
I did.
I
Um,
mean,
I don't know. It's different because the way the Warriors got to where they were, that was the part that nobody liked. But the Thunder did it all by drafting and rebuilding, and yet it's how who they are that nobody likes. So it's
yeah, I mean they
different.
don't like yeah, like you said. I mean, we're getting kind of on off track right now,
No,
but
that's fine. This is a good debate.
Thunder built their team like respectably, but their team is not really respectable. Like nobody likes Chet, really. Nobody's. I feel like people started hating on Dort this year. I feel like Dort's been kind of on some like he's kind of been playing like dirty recently. Like a couple years ago, like I
He
thought Dort was
thinks
like
he's Dylan Brooks or Draymond.
yeah exactly.
At least Draymond has some class, and Dylan Brooks has some ice.
Oh, whoa!
Yes, he
Slow down
does,
there.
bro. Yes, he
Slow down
does.
there.
Yes, he
Slow
does.
down there.
Yes, he does.
That's the only guy nobody really hates too much. Yes, people even hate J Dub just because he's like a shade glazer.
Yeah.
Like my whole life is consistent. He's like tweaking on the back.
He think I wait, hold on, which J Dub?
Oh, like the good one, the
Good one.
Jalen Williams
I think
on.
he's nice. I mean,
Oh, he's cool. Like I think his play style is respectable, but nobody likes him because he's a
like I
shade glazer.
said, bro, I want to like SGA. He seems like a nice guy. It's just the flopping is too much.
Oh, and the misunderstood villains tattoo. That one's bad. You
Oh
know about
yeah,
that?
Grant was telling me about that. He's like when they show
That,
his legs, look. I'm like, bro,
no, bro. No, bro.
misunderstood villains. You put Joker. That's like, come on, dude.
Wasn't one Darth Vader too?
There's
Come on,
nothing
bro.
misunderstood about him. He's just a psycho. Darth
Probably the
Vader's
most
fine.
understood villains.
Joker is not a misunderstood villain. He's just chaos.
Yeah. No, but even like everybody I don't know, bro. It's just crazy. I don't know how they just managed to assemble like the corny Avengers or whatever, but they did it. Like the whole starting five, nobody messes with. But that's why. Like that's why I said you guys were one step above, just because it's actually fun to watch. But
Uh,
what are you playing, bro?
a voice note from Grant. He was just, ripping one into his phone. Uh,
Oh hell yeah!
it was a squeaker too. I don't like that. If it's not deep, it's not funny. You know.
I feel
Anyway,
you.
how about the Cavs and the Knicks? This is like this is like when you're. It's like a boxing match, and this is like the fight they put on at like 4 o'clock just so they can start it. Like this is
Yeah.
not the main event. This is not the main event. Although I feel like if it wasn't for the Thunder and the Spurs, like this is a good series. Like a lot of people,
I don't need know.
I disagree. A lot of people. These are basically everybody's finals. Like it's ironic because pretty much everybody had one of these two teams making the finals preseason. Here they are. Nobody had the Celtics,
They
bro.
have it,
Nobody had
bro.
the Celtics.
That's
Everyone's saying
true.
the
That's true.
Magic was dumb, and then nobody knew the Pistons would do this. It was one
That's
of these
fair.
two teams. Maybe people said the Bucks, which is just.
Who's saying the Bucks? What the
I
heck?
thought people were saying the Bucks.
Oh, nah. There's no shot. I
I
would have
think I
said,
think people said that.
yeah. I would have said like
I think I said I think I said Cavs. I think I said Cavs.
before the playoffs. I had Pistons, but Pistons seriously disappointed me, man.
Yeah, I had the Celtics, so I'm equally disappointed.
Yeah. Hey, but Loki, I honestly, I don't see the series like. Initially, I was thinking this is how like much I think the Cavs are frauds, bro. I initially had Knicks in 5, but I'm gonna go Knicks in 6.
I think the Cavs are gonna win.
That is get out of here right now.
No, listen. The
Leave the
vibes
call
are
right now.
saying the Cavs, but I'm gonna take the Knicks anyway because the vibes are dumb.
But the vibes are done with the Cavs or with the
No,
Knicks?
like the vibes right now, bro. Like you know how I am. I'm feeling out the vibes on my like special ed stuff. Um, the Cavs, the vibes have the Cavs winning, but like sometimes I'll look at the vibes and I'll say, bro, that's so dumb, and I'll just pick against the vibes. I'm picking against the
It's
vibes. I'm taking the Knicks. I don't care what the
bro,
vibes have to say.
Cavs like limped past the Rap series,
I know.
and they limped past the
It's because of the
Pistons.
colors, bro. It's because of the colors. I'm taking the Knicks.
All right.
That sounds so stupid right now. I'm
It's
out here
because of
talking about
colors.
the vibe. I'm at the 35-minute mark talking about the vibes are strong with the Cavaliers. I'm taking the New York Knicks. I'm taking them in the 6 games.
All right. We could agree on that one.
And
I
I
just think
think
the Knicks
three
win.
of them are gonna, or not three. Most of the wins are gonna be impressive victories for the New York Knicks. I think maybe rest could be a factor here because the Cavs have played a lot of games recently. They played close, high energy games. The Knicks haven't played since
They
May
played like a
10th.
week and a half.
They haven't played in a week and a half. So
Yeah.
maybe there could be rest. But I don't think it's going to last for the entire game. It's the MSG. Here's the thing. I can relate to this because the Knicks, they're not the best team. They're not the 1 seed. But what they think of themselves right now, they feel that they are just destined to win this championship. They're taking over stadiums. They think the destiny is with them. That's happened to the 49ers so many times. It's like every single year. 49ers are taking over stadiums and like this is so our year. And then something terrible happens and just takes it away from us. And they're not going to win it. The Knicks aren't going to win it, obviously, but they feel like they're going to win it. And as a Niner fan, I know exactly what that feels like. It is a powerful feeling. They are overdosing on hopium right now, and they are going to go to the finals.
Dude, I low key though, I would I think that if the Knicks win and the Spurs win, Knicks could win the finals. Just because if you look at how the
No,
Knicks, no, I'm just going off regular season. If Wemby's playing like he is now, fuck it, it's like gone. Spurs in 5, bro.
the Knicks are
But
cursed to never win again.
yeah, that's true. But like the Knicks, I don't know. Like I feel like they're just kind of not overachieved, but like you said, they're like,
It's the Niners, bro. Look at
well,
2021. The Niners were supposed to make out of the first round, and they almost went to the Super Bowl, which we would have won. We would have beat the Bengals.
yeah, and also like
Jaquaski Tart.
in
Yep.
LA, you basically got a home
We
game
took
there.
over a we took over the conference championship game. We took over an opposing team stadium. Granted, it is the Rams, but let me just say
Rams.
this, bro. It's time for a rant. 2019. If Garoppolo doesn't overthrow Emmanuel Sanders, we win. 2020, that was a terrible year. 2021, Jaquaski Tart dropped a
Yeah,
game-sealing interception.
yeah.
2022, Purdy's elbow, he would have won that game. 2023, what? There's so many things you can point to. Bosa was getting held all game. Uh, so many things went wrong in that game. We should have won that one. Dre Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw got hurt running onto the field and he was locking up Kelsey. 2024, yeah, that was bad. 2025, if we didn't, bro, if Warner and Bosa didn't get hurt, we win every single game. Maybe not the Rams game, but we win every single one aside from the 49ers fully healthy. There's not a team in the world that can beat them.
You the hopium you were just talking about.
Yeah,
You're
we
on
got
that.
Mike Evans now.
I think you know.
His bro, the
I think you
substation
know deep
doesn't
down in your
affect
soul
him.
you're not winning the Super Bowl, bro.
Bro, we're winning the Super Bowl. We're winning it this year.
The fact that you had to close your eyes to say that means that
I
you're
feel
not
it.
winning.
I feel it in my soul. Mike Evans, Charlie Kirk.
Uncatron, bro. Jeez.
You didn't catch it?
Charlie Kirk
Yeah, Charlie.
had 113 receiving yards. Dude,
We
that
last
was
night we saw Charlie Kirk go for
you saw Charlie
136
Kirk.
yards. I'm sorry, Christian Kirk.
That was dude. I forgot you guys got Charlie
Dre
Kirk, bro.
Greenlaw's back, bro. I am a little sad that we got a new punter. I loved Morstead, but it's the punter.
Yeah,
Morstead was
punter, bro.
really good, actually. Our
Did you
long
guys sign
snapper.
somebody else? Did you guys get signed somebody else or
Didn't we
what?
sign your punter?
What's his name? No, I'm
Corliss.
a casual.
It was like Corliss or something.
Corliss Waitman. Corliss
Yeah.
Waitman.
Is he a Steeler?
He was yeah, last year. He was pretty bro. He was pretty good. We
He's ours
signed the
now.
we signed the guy. We signed him. He was like on his couch. He was from the couch a couple years ago. Because we signed somebody from the Texans. I forgot his name. He's like bald, but he's
Yeah.
actually a pretty good punter. We just signed him again this year, but he
The
tore his
guy who looks
ACL in
like
the
Bill
first.
Burr?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tore his ACL in the first game, and we had to get Corliss Waitman off the couch, and he was actually pretty good.
Well, he's a Niner
So
now.
there you go, bro. He's solid. He's solid. He's solid. I don't think he's like it's a punter, but solid, bro.
Yeah, but for
Guys win
some
the Super Bowl
reason.
because you got Corliss Waitman.
Yeah. And we got Eddie Pinheiro de Niro, bro.
They still got
Man.
Mac Jones with him.
Yeah. I'm so surprised nobody traded for him. We should have got a first rounder for Mac Jones. I'm sorry. He's so good last year. Like he went 5-3. People forget that.
Jake Tonges, bro.
He's fire. Don't
Wait,
disrespect
who did you
Tonjes.
guys draft somebody good or
No,
no?
not really.
Oh, no, you guys had a terrible draft. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The thing about Lynch and Shanahan is they only draft guys they like, and they turn them into a Pro Bowler in their like third or fourth year, even if it's like a seventh round pick.
Well, also, you guys probably gonna get some dude out of the fifth round who actually turns out to be pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like probably
Yeah.
like third round pick is going to be like a Pro Bowler in 3 years. That's always how it is, bro. Our entire lineup is like sixth round picks that are just dogs. I think Kittle was a fifth. Fred Warner was a third. Purdy was a seventh, obviously.
Yeah.
McCaffrey, well, we traded for him. McKivitz, sixth round pick. Lenore, sixth round pick. Jennings, before he left, seventh. Talanoa Hufanga was a sixth round pick. Dre Greenlaw, fifth. Lenore, I said Lenore
Nick Bosa
already.
like the only exception, bro.
Bro, Nick Bosa is the only exception. Armstead was a first. That was like way before. Nick Bosa
George
is like
Kittle was
Nick
how he was
Bo
pretty late.
George Kittle was a fifth. Bro,
Yeah.
Nick Bosa is the only good player that John Lynch has drafted in the first round. Debo Samuel's a
Hey,
third round pick.
I'm blue again.
Debo's a third.
All I'm saying is watch out for the Steelers in the bowl, bro.
Bro.
That's it.
Until you like just fire the entire offense. Well, actually you did. You fired everybody.
We did. Mike McCarthy, bro. We have a good offense now. Just the only thing is like Rodgers. I don't
So
know.
no playoff success, but you might have 4,000 yards.
Well, I think we get playoff success. I mean, we get like, bro, give me a weakness about the Steelers, and it's probably not there anymore.
The vibes, bro. The vibes are not good.
Well, I feel like the vibes are gonna be higher when you got a new coach and completely new system, and you
Yeah,
know
you're probably right. The offense
I-
is just like actually
we actually have
You do have
receivers now,
Pittman
bro.
now.
We have
Are
receivers
you
now.
better than the Ravens?
Uh,
No.
the Ravens get a wide receiver.
Um, I don't think so. They didn't get Trey Hendrickson though.
I mean, they always find to like trade for somebody. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna stop that right there.
Let's talk about the Habs.
The what?
Let's talk about the Canadians.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah,
Why
I'm
is
on
it
a ramble
spelled?
right now.
Why
We're
is
talking
it
about
spelled with an
NFL.
E? Is the real
NFL season
question.
will start for another
Yeah,
4 or 5
but
months.
you know how these big media shows are. They always talk about the NFL.
Yeah, dude.
Will Aaron Rodgers lead the Steelers to a Lombardi Trophy? And they have the audacity to say yes.
Uh, my prediction: 10-7, losing wild card.
That sounds about right. I think 9-8. 9-8.
Nah, 10-7, bro.
Because it has to be close. You have to like be fighting for above 500, and you sneak into a wild card spot.
Yeah.
Last night, the Montreal Canadiens defeated the Buffalo Sabres in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals with a skate-off goal from Newhook. Oh, man, what a game. I mean, I know you didn't watch it much, but you probably have better analysis than I did. I mean, 2 goals in the first for the Habs, and then 1 in the second. one in the third, and then the skate off goal, 8 minutes left in overtime. Well, I just think it was the game seven. That's what it was.
Oh, bro. Okay, I will say this. I watched what's his name? You know the announcer who was calling that game? Sean
Yeah,
McDonough? Is
Sean
that his name?
McDonough.
Yeah. I usually like him, but he had a terrible overtime winning call. I hated it, bro. Hated it.
Yeah,
It
I
sucked.
feel
But I
that.
didn't watch it live, so I didn't really like kill the vibes from me or anything. But it sucked.
I
If you
was
watch it
screaming.
again,
I was screaming. I couldn't even hear what it was. There was screaming coming from the other room in the house, though. Nice job on
hell
that.
yeah, dude. Bro, if you listen to the call again, it's terrible. He says scores and then brings up a random ass stat while they're celebrating. Who brings up like usually you say score or whatever, Habs win game 7 move on and then you let it kind of sit. He
Yeah.
immediately just goes into a stat about how it's the first team in 33 years or or whatever, something like that. It sucked, bro. I like Sean McDonough. I think he's a great announcer, one of the better hockey announcers right now, but um all-time leading tackler in the history of the Chiefs incident. You know about that?
Yes. Man,
Dude,
you know
that was
so
terrible.
much ball. Derek
Was it?
Brooks. The all-time
All-time
leading
leading
tackler
tackler in the
in
history of
the
the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
That's
What about
dude.
what about Tony Romo, bro? My team just got their heart ripped out in the Super Bowl, and even I had enough like comprehension in my head to realize that Tony Romo just blew one of the all-time great calls in NFL history, bro. Jim Nance goes jackpot Kansas City, and then Romo's like, "This is the new Michael Jordan, Jim." I don't know, Jim. Look at little homie.
I don't know, Jim.
Bro,
Sounds like
he's
he's
such a
taking a deuce every time he talks, bro.
bro. I don't
I
like
don't like
Tony
it.
Romo. Never,
His calling
never
skills.
liked him. But
Anyway,
anyway,
I'll get off the
Montreal
announcing
can.
tangent,
Yeah, yeah. No, I could always talk announcers, bro.
dude. Hey, bro, we're coming off back-to-back game sevens where we get okay. It's maybe not as bad as last one, but we
Yes.
genuinely get outplayed, and we still come out with a win, dude.
And you know
Like
why?
vibes.
Well, not the vibes, yeah, but like Dobish. This guy, man. Sometimes he'll put out a stinker, but
Oh,
37 for 39. Additionally, only one power play shot in the game for the Sabres does help because you were getting into penalty trouble at times. In the last game seven, that was the big problem, was you weren't
yeah.
getting shots because you were too busy defending in the zone. But
Mhm.
Dobish was fantastic. 37 for 39 in the biggest game of his life.
Yeah, bro. Dude, um, another kind of we also like our top line kind of ghosted as well. No goals from Suzuki, Caulfield, Slavkovsky, any of that. But I've been so surprised throughout this run about our depth because during the regular season, it's complete opposite, bro. Our first line got all the goals. It's like the Sharks, bro.
Yep.
Celebrini, 115 points. Drop off. That was like our entire first line. I was like, okay, we're screwed in the playoffs because we have no depth. Complete opposite, bro. Everybody showed up and we've been scoring goals. And Dobesh 10 times better than I expected him to be. Um, he was great at the end of the year, but like, did I think he was gonna be this good in the playoffs? Like, no, bro. It's just like I guess you don't really have a comparison, but it's like, dude, such a young team. Like, this is just the start, bro. 3 years ago, we were the worst team in the league. I mean, yeah, Sharks, bro. I mean, it could happen with the Sharks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
we're gonna be better though.
well, we'll see. Worst team in the league last year, or was that 2 years ago? 2 years
Both.
ago. Well, I thought like last year,
I think we
you
were the worst
guys.
last year.
No, but you guys got Misa third.
Second, yeah, but it's a lottery though. We got second though. Remember the
Oh yeah,
Islanders
yeah.
jumped like from second or from like 10th to like a million to first.
Yeah, the Islanders jumped up a lot. Yeah, that's true. But you guys weren't the legit, literal worst team in the league. But I think it was the
Much.
Blackhawks. It was.
Yeah, they would have
But
ruined it.
anyway,
It's besides the
um,
point. This is
did you
impressive.
see? Did you see some of the controversial refing things that happened?
In this game?
Yeah.
No. Only two
Ironically, both of them.
penalties.
Oh yeah. Ironically, both of them actually happened while I was on my lunch break.
Hmm.
Or no, it was my 15. I was on my 15 and I was watching it. But first one was the second goal that they scored from Darlene. Um, what happened right before is Jason Zucker bulldozed Dobish. Like there's nobody pushed him. He just ran him over, and there's no call. You see Dobish complaining. If you rewatch it, nobody hits him. He just hits him like that should be an obvious penalty. no call, and since there's no penalty, the face-off's in the zone, right? And they get a goal right off the face-off, like they cycle it and score. Um, they almost got a 3-2 lead because a puck went loose, but the ref blew the whistle too fast. And it was like about to like go in, not go in, but like it came out of
It was
Dobish's
hanging
hands.
out there.
Was that?
It was hanging around.
Yeah, and they blew the whistle, so it was no goal. But a lot of people were saying that the refs kind of saved Montreal, but I highly disagree. It's because that second goal they scored should not have happened at all, in my opinion. And you can debate on that no goal that was called, but man, I'm not excited for the Carolina series. Though. I hate Carolina. They're such a boring team to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're frauds, though. I think they're gonna win.
Dude, also their Eastern Conference final track record is horrible. They always lose in like 5 or 4. Like if you just look at their record through the years, bro.
I mean, you swept.
Huh?
You swept in the regular season.
That's I also said I was talking to my brother about that. We also swept them, bro. And for some reason everybody's got Carolina in like 4. Like, get that out of here.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Um, I'm gonna say Habs in 6. I hot take just because I don't think Carolina's they kind of played a little bit fraudulent opponents, Ottawa and Philly, a little bit
Oh
not
yeah,
very
they
good.
they, they had a cakewalk here.
Not very good. I think they haven't played in 2 weeks. You were talking about the who was it? The
Knicks.
Knicks haven't played in a week and a half. The Canes have not played since May 9th, and we play them on Thursday, is May 21st.
Yeah,
2 weeks, bro. Um, so we'll see. I'm I'm optimistic. See. I'm excited, dude. I think
I
it's
think
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
good.
Habs in 7 because why not? All right, let's
Yeah.
just run it
I'll
back.
probably put some 7 again. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
double overtime just keeps going.
Yeah, dude.
I'll take Habs in 8. Yeah,
How many shots are we getting in game 8, bro?
4.
We get
They all go in.
2 goals on 2 shots. That's 40-2, and we win 2-1.
Oh my gosh, Delish has 50 saves.
Honestly, bro, like the whole series was like either we get blown out or not blown out, but like we lose in like by 2 or 3 or more, or we win in a blowout. And then game 7 is like the tightest game of all time. It's like I can't. I was looking glad I was at work partially because I would have been freaking ripping my hair out.
Yeah, but that's part of
But
the experience.
exactly, especially if they win. But I mean, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna say Dobish continues his good play. Managed to stop Carolina's just 50 shots from the blue line the whole game play style, And they're Freddie Anderson, he's been good for as the Canes goalie, but we're really good at scoring with limited amount of chances because we don't carry the puck that much. But that's why I think we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Habs and 6.
All right, let's talk about the other one. The Golden Knights and the Avalanche. Two teams I do not like.
Mm-mm.
There is one team I like a little bit more, and I'll take them. The Avs. I'll take them in 4.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll
All
take
right.
them in 5.
All right. All right.
I'm not a
That was
big
like you said
I'm
that
not
so
a
like nonchalant.
I'm
He's
not a
like, I'll
big
take him in
yeah.
4.
My whole life is consistent.
All right. All right. All right.
Um I'm gonna take them in 5. I don't like them.
All right. I think that
The vibes.
yeah. I'm gonna say Avs in 6 just because I think the Knights are a little bit underrated right now. I think people are saying they're like terrible with a cupcake schedule, but they're generally playing pretty good hockey and they're a really experienced team. So I'm gonna say Avs in 6. I don't think Knights are winning the series, but I think they'll put up a little bit more of a fight.
I mean, the Avs made
Although
quick work of the Wild. So,
Loki, I can see Avs in 4 because Knights goalie situation's terrible. It's
well, I
so
mean,
bad.
I've always been saying it. Like, it always feels like the opponent, because they're playing the Ducks, and the Ducks shoot a lot, apparently. Like in the playoffs, they were scoring en masse.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
it would always be like a little push coming from the opposing team. And if Hart is able to stop that, then it goes back the other way, and the Knights win it. But if he lets in a couple, it's game over. If he's not on the top of his game, and the Avs have players who can beat your goalie,
Yeah.
that's why the Avs are going to win. Because, I mean, no disrespect to the Ducks. Also, much disrespect to the Ducks. They're not that good. The
Oh,
Avs are that good, and they erased all my doubts with their just quick work of Minnesota, one of the best teams in the league.
yeah, yeah. Seriously,
And the Golden Knights compared to the Wild, you know, what's the word
the
I'm
Wild are
looking
better
for?
in every single way
Yeah,
than the Golden Knights. I don't think there's a single aspect. I guess maybe experience.
especially fan base and just overall franchise ness. If you can't tell, I hate the Golden Knights.
Franchiseness.
Um, it killed Pavelski. Um,
You guys got
yeah,
that 4-minute power play though, and
yeah,
had a crazy
that
comeback. So
was
it was
just
worth it.
oh. I
Did you watch
watched.
that live or no?
No, I was probably in bed by that time. Um,
Man,
but
I had to be
I
done.
still watch. I'll watch that every once in a while. It gets me going, man.
Yeah, I was about to say if you want to get like
Gets me
some
aged up, bro.
adrenaline rush,
No, not that.
just like, all right, bro, just to get me going, dude,
Bro, took you a minute, dog. I spelled it
dude.
out for you.
I don't know we were like that on
Bro,
the
we're like that on the TNWS.
all right, dude. Okay, it's like that. All
It's
right.
like that.
Occasionally, I watch the bat flip 7th inning in
Yeah,
that type of way.
that'll get you going. That gets me going. I'm not even a Blue Jays fan.
Dude, just that whole, I'll just be
I
watching it.
I love old sports clips, just watching them.
Dude. Or like anytime after the 8th inning in World Series Game 6, Cardinals and Rangers.
Oh yeah,
Watch that, you get yourself going.
it gets you going. We're kind of blessed. We have good teams to root for. A lot of those moments.
Yeah. Or, the whole Kawhi shot sequence.
Steph Curry
That
from 38 feet.
whole
That's not
uh
even our best one. That's the crazy thing. Well, it probably is.
yeah,
KD Game 3 of the finals 2 years in a
it's KD,
row.
bro. KD, it's KD,
No, that was a legendary shot.
KD.
Travis Ishikawa.
Travis Ishikawa and that was tough.
That was
What
tough.
about I think of like a niche one. That who was that double play you guys pulled off in the DS against the
Joe
Dodgers
against the
in
Dodgers?
2021. 2021. You remember that? No.
What game?
It was dude, I just
I remember
remember
game
that. It
three,
was
Crawford made one of the craziest catches ever. He like jumped 50 feet in the air and robbed Mookie Betts of a hit. Are you sure it was the Dodgers? 'Cause I know there was
yes,
one against
bro.
the Royals in the World Series that would just blew my mind. When Panic made you know, he made a diving catch to his right, reaching across, and then flipped it with his glove to Crawford. I don't know about 2021.
No, I swear there is this like a Mandela effect?
It was against
Because I know which one
it
you're
was
talking
against
about.
the
Are you talking about the one
Royals.
against the Royals, right? You're talking about that one? Yeah.
Yes.
But I swear there was one that y'all pulled off in the 2021 playoffs that was like nice as hell. Because I
But
remember watching that and I was like, dude,
the one I remember is Crawford making a leaping catch.
no, bro.
This is
I
Mandela, bro.
if
I would
anybody,
remember.
if you have some, bro, that's what I'm saying. I think maybe I'm tripping, dude. Is this Mandela effect?
It's because the Royals are a blue team with cursive
Maybe. I
letters.
could swear. No, I swear you guys were at home though, because I think that one was in Kansas City.
So it would have been game one.
I think it was.
Game one is when we hit like three homers in the same game. They put it on reels, so we can look through every single one. Grounded a 6-4-3
It
double
was game
play.
one. He did like a diving with his glove. Remember that?
Send that to me.
Wait. I gotta find that on reel. That's a good point.
Well, there's no video for it.
Is this a pool? Is this a pool?
That is a poll. I mean, I didn't even know about that, and I'm like the biggest giant. In my defense, I was watching that game at Grant's, and he put on the Industry Baby music video during the
What
game,
the heck? All right, yeah. Reel just has the straight up just the homers.
freshman year. Well, you can go to all plays.
How do you do that?
Feed, you tap feed. Let's go. Let's talk about the Giants. I'm gonna talk about the Giants while you look at it.
All right, yeah.
Yesterday, the Giants lost 12-2 to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Just a terrible game. Robbie Ray gave up 10 runs, 9 of them earned through 4 and a third. It's because Nolan Arenado has just crazy ownage against him. Uh, he had a grand slam. Um, it was not a good game. And there's one guy in particular I want to talk about, and that's Matt Chapman. Um,
Happy. I like
Chappie's
that.
the leader of the team, but he made an error yesterday. Almost made another one in the same inning, the first inning when Ray gave up the grand slam. He was 0 for 4. I thought he might be starting to break out of his slump against the A's when he hit two doubles in the same game. But look, man, Eldridge has nowhere to play. Casey Schmidt is an outstanding third baseman. If you put Schmidt at third, it clears up a spot for Eldridge. Even when Ramos is back, it will still clear up a spot. Chapman needs to be benched for at least a couple of days because I mean we know Matt Chapman. We know he's such a hard worker, and he's just working his tail off trying to get out of the slump, but it's not working. You gotta sit him for a couple of days, maybe let him rest or work harder, whatever he needs to do to get back right. But he's just trying too hard right now. He's trying to be the leader of the team, which he is, but he's also playing terribly, and it's affecting him. And if Schmidt is playing great, he can play third better than any other position. It and I know it sucks to see one of the leaders of your team not playing well, but they tried playing him every day and seeing if he'll work through it. He's not going to work through it. He's got to get an off day today, maybe the next day. Here's the lineup, and Chapman's in there batting sixth. I don't understand why you'd call up your top prospect just from the ride the bench. Like if he's going to be getting
That's true.
playing time, it's going to be in Sacramento. You got to send him back down because
You want them to be playing Eldritch more?
I want Eldridge to be playing every day because he's not looked great, but he's not going to get better unless he's in there.
That's true.
You know, like you need experience, you need at bats, you need reps to get better, and he's not getting any reps. And they're also only coming against righties, which is not. But he might have problems with the development.
That's not. Yeah, it's not great for development. Yeah.
I don't like it. I think he should be playing way more. He should be trying to play every day. That's what they said when he was going to come up. They said he's going to play every day for us. He hasn't played every day. He's barely playing twice a week. He needs to be playing more. I don't think if Chapman hits like 5 doubles today, then I'll take it back. But I don't think that's going to happen. His swing is off. The defense, which is otherworldly, was not good yesterday. Maybe it was an off day. Who knows? But he's hitting 218. Uh, he struck out 50 times in almost 200 at bats. That's almost a quarter, more than a quarter, because he's not even at 250 or 200. Um, Devers is fully out of his slump. He's Rafi Devers again. Adames fully out of his slump. Chapman's lagging behind. And if it goes on any longer, I mean, we're 8 games under 500, and I said the goal was to win 9 out of 12 games on this road trip and or to end this stretch to end the month. And if we lose another game, even if we salvage one, it means the entire road trip, a 10-game road trip where we split with the Dodgers and beat the A's, is just a wash. It's 5-5. That's not good enough. So that's my opinion on it. We got Landon Roop on the mound today. The commander going. He's lost a couple games in a row, 3 games in a row. He hasn't looked like he did at the beginning of the year. If I want to look like a genius when I said he was going to be starting the All Star game, he's got to pick it up a little bit. So we're looking for the commander to have a great start today. Ryan Nelson goes to the D backs. What are the Blue Jays up to today?
Got Dylan Cease today.
Dylan
So feeling a
Cease on
little
the
good
mound against Will
against
Warren.
Will Warren. He
Dang,
gave up that grand slam to Vladdy in the DS.
Cease has been punching tickets.
Yes, dude.
Oh my gosh.
One of the few bright spots so far this year.
How are you doing this year? 21-26. I'd take that. That's only
All
5
things
games
considered,
in.
it's not bad, but dude, we've had so many winnable games that we've lost, bro. Like yesterday. So
Speaking of yesterday, oh my gosh. Did you see what happened to the A's pitcher? Bro,
no, what happened?
he took a no-hitter into the 9th inning,
Oh, yes,
and
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
lost. JT Ginn. He took a no-hitter into the ninth inning. The A's were winning 1-0. Gave up a hit, and 2 pitches later, a walk-off home run, and he got the loss.
Wait, that was yesterday?
That was yesterday, dude. Can you believe it?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's terrible.
They scored that run in the top of the ninth inning. The A's. It was a 0-0 game the whole time.
Man, dude, that's
That's
like
bananas, dude. That's one. I watched the game. Like I actually have the A's channel, so I turned it on, and when I saw him get that hit, I turned it off because there's no point just watching the A's. But like I want to watch the offense, but there's no point watching the A's pitch. Like you don't need to see that. And then they won the game like right after I turned it off, and I didn't even know until this morning. It was nuts. Anyway, we're an hour and 5 minutes in. I'm hungry.
holy
Um, anything? Any last thoughts?
man, not really. Habs go. What
Well,
can I say?
Habs go.
Oh
What?
yeah, I'm in Canada for pretty much all of the Eastern Conference Final, so
That's
um
dope. Are you going to a game?
oh nah.
You should go outside
Well,
the
dude,
stadium.
unless my parents have like a crazy surprise going on, but I went to one playoff game
Bro,
last year.
I just felt the vibes. You're going.
What do
You're
you mean?
going to game 3.
Whoa, okay.
I
On
just felt
Monday.
it 83% of the time I'm correct.
All right, let's hope it's
Like
83.
I said Adrian Hauser should be cut. I was wrong. Um what else did I say? I said the Knicks. I said the 76ers would beat the Knicks. I was wrong. I said the Wild would. I said the Stars beat the Wild, and then I said the Wild beat the Avs. So I was wrong. But most of the time, I'm right. Yesterday, I predicted the second goal. I was watching the game with my dad, and I said they're about to
Oh yeah.
score here, and they scored. Like within 30 seconds, they scored. It was insane.
You just do that like the entire game.
And then when
Forget
Champagne hit his 3, I said, "Oh, tie game." And he did. Um, I'm just, I'm just like that, bro.
Maybe you got some powers, bro.
The Giants are gonna
I
win
will
tonight.
say
The Giants are gonna win 7-4 tonight.
7-4.
7-4. Book it.
I was about to say book that, dude.
Book it.
I'm doing
Not
Giants
confident.
money line right now.
No,
I'm
yeah,
just kidding. I'm not that
yeah. No, we're gonna win.
respectful.
We're gonna win. We're
Respectful. I'm
just
not
the
that
most
confident.
mid team ever. Even if we get an 8-game
How do
winning
you
streak, we'll be at 500.
how do you get out of like what the Giants are going through right now?
Well,
Like
so one, you're gonna try and get like a big bat. We can't sign him, so we have to trade for him. Oh, we did that. It was Rafi Devers. Well, maybe you could. Well, Rafi's
you should
playing
go bigger
great.
than
It's
Robbie
just
Devers.
the start, bro. Rafi was terrible. Adamas was terrible. Chapman was terrible. We could not hit. We dug ourselves a gaping hole. Like we're talking about Bonnie Blue, and thank goodness nobody's watching. Um, that was
Turn into an
bad.
R-rated
Oh
porno,
my
bro.
gosh. Let's move on to the Phillies. The Phillies are just on a tear. We don't need to talk about the Phillies, bro. We're gonna wrap it up here. Noah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for
Um,
having me, bro. I love talking sports
bro,
for
it's
an hour.
basically summer. I don't have any
Yes.
classes left. Do you have any classes left?
One final tomorrow morning.
Bro, tomorrow is summer.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow's summer.
I'm going to Canada in like 2 days, so freaking
Canada, the
no.
land of summers, they say. They say it's all summer up there.
Right.
All sunshine and rainbows and maple syrup.
Well, now I'm going there for playoff hockey,
And
so there's an
also
extra
ass albums.
ass albums.
Iceman, bro. Iceman was dookie.
Yeah, that was rough, bro.
Bro, he went
That
like
was
3
rough.
for 80, whatever it was.
Man, I
3
love
for
Drake,
60.
but dude, what are we doing, man? What are we
That
doing?
was garbage. Anyway,
What are we doing?
uh, he was the nice man, but now he's the Iceman.
Was that dude? Was that one where he's like going to Circle K? You know what I'm talking about? Wait, I have it pulled up. Wait, where
Like,
is it?
I'm in Aston doing donuts. Oh, you say he's in the Aston doing donuts.
No. The AC's broken. My hotel, it's hot as hell. Running out of sodas, I might walk to Circle K by myself.
Bro, he's just saying what he's doing. Bro,
What? What are we doing,
the
bro?
song was. Bro, Sexy Red is a terrorist.
Dude, send her to
One clap
Iran.
this time. Two clap this time.
Yikes, dude.
Bro,
No. Worst song of the year contention for sure, bro.
bro, the song is so trash.
Hey, is Landon Roop getting
All-star
three
nods, yeah.
strikeouts? He's getting 3 strikeouts today.
Oh, he's punching tickets. Wait, you said
All right.
3?
Yeah.
Bro, make 5 accounts and I'll put money on that.
Okay, what do you think he's getting? Should I
Even
put
when he's
5?
terrible. Bro, even when he... No, he's going for 8.
8.
Even when he's trash, he's still striking out batters.
Oh, I'll
Bro,
go
he's
6,
not
bro.
gone under 4 this year.
I'll go 6, man.
Wait,
Let me check this. Let me check this. You said he was 7 Ks, 8 Ks, 6 Ks, 6 Ks, 7
even when
Ks,
he's
6 Ks.
bad, he's still
I'm
striking
going
out.
6. I'm going 6. I'm going 6.
Bro, even when
I'm
he's
going
bad,
6.
he's still punching tickets. And this is the Diamondbacks we're talking about. I'm pretty sure they strike out a lot.
Is Rafi Devers getting a hit today?
I'm not confident in that.
Okay. Who like I'm asking you for vibes. Who's getting a hit today on the Giants? Like for sure. Like just one hit. Or I can change it to
Probably
more if
Luis
you want.
Arias. I mean, that's like a easy, like, the guy does nothing but hit.
Yeah.
Actually, he was over 2. He's also walking more. Well, we
How
also
about a homer? Is anybody on the Giants or D-backs today hitting a homer?
not on the Giants. I can't predict that.
All right,
Bro,
man.
don't bet anything other than strikeouts.
Yeah. I might
Bro,
right now
save your
I just
money,
have
bro. Who's
I might
pitching
just
today?
stick to Landon Root.
Yeah, Landon, bro. You can put 1 trillion on Landon Roop and he'll get it for you. Oh, Jesus Luzardo is gonna punch some tickets today.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Who's pitching for
telling.
the D-backs today?
Ryan
Ryan Nelson.
Nelson.
Oh, got that. He got a what's it called? Yes hitter against the Jays when we played him earlier. Look
A
at the stat
yes
line.
hitter.
Yeah, 1/3 of an inning, 8 earned runs.
The Reds are 5th in hitting strikeouts. So, and Jesus Luzardo is okay. Look, the Reds and the Giants pretty much have the same offense. They're both terrible. I saw Jesus Luzardo absolutely mow us down. 8 strikeouts over 7 innings, and he gave 2 hits, no walks. So Jesus Luzardo going for some strikeouts. You could put Cease. I mean, that's your call.
Yeah. What do you
Um,
think? How many strikeouts are we thinking for Luzardo?
like definitely more
You
than
doing
6.
7?
I think you can go for 7.
All right, man.
Mizraus against the
I'm
Cubs.
leaving it there. I'm not trying to for sure lose money today.
Well, let's take a look here. Let's just take a look at what we got going on here.
Anything else you think going on? I could do basketball too.
I think you should
Is there
take
any?
Fernando Tatis Jr. to not hit a homer.
I'm gonna get like 1 cent for that.
Huh.
Is Mikael Bridges getting 10 points tonight?
I mean, you'd think so. Let's
He's
wrap
got to
this
be a
up.
catcher.
Everyone,
Yeah,
thank you so much for watching. Don't gamble money you don't have, but if you do have it, then you should invest
gamble
it.
responsibly
Invest it into Apple.
and
Um,
Landon Root.
and Lyndon Root, bro. I'm gonna get a Lyndon Root
SG.
jersey. Lyndon Root and Trevor McDonald are the future DeGrom and Syndergaard. Not even like
Hell
that,
yeah.
bro. Who's like the best pitching duo ever? Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling. Yeah, Landon Roop and Trevor McDonald. Like we're bro. Randy Johnson, we're good, bro. We got Landon Roop,
You got Landon.
bro.
Hey, starter at the All Star game, bro.
I maybe not starter. He's gonna pitch the third inning. Third inning. Uh, Trust. And Luis Arias is
All
winning the
right.
Platinum Glow.
All right.
So that's gonna do it for today's episode. What is life? Life is good. You know what I mean? Thank you everyone for watching. And sometimes you just gotta be.
Amen, brother.